What is going on, guys? It's man 135 from Heated Barrels, and today I have a new update for you guys regarding the heating and thawing things. As you can tell, the exterior of this thing is obviously super obnoxious because Ripples was doing it. Looks really good, but it takes way more time than I wanted to, or he puts too much effort into it, basically. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Anyways, yeah, the redstone for this is all done, complicated, whatever, blah blah blah. So come in here. I changed some things up about this. So there's this little dude that says the lower floor is for cooking and the top floor is for thawing. So I'll go up there in a second, but I'm just gonna go over this really quick because I redid the signs and added some stuff and whatnot. So basically, the way this works is that there are 4 mallets: a wooden, stone, iron, and diamond mallet. It says right here which mallet you need to place inside the dispenser. So this one's the diamond. I would place the diamond mallet and hit the button, and this machine will not work unless if you place the mallet and hit the button. And it says here the total durability is 100, and the durability used per usage is 20. So basically, once I put in a new diamond mallet, which I can get from the general store, it will be at 100% durability, and every time I use this button, it uses up 20 points of that durability. So once it hits 100, the diamond mallet breaks, this piston retracts down, and I need to go get another diamond mallet. I mean, you could also put a chest here and go craft a bunch of them and just put it in here, so whenever it breaks you can just get another one. But so that's how the durability works. And there's supposed to be a minecart here, but basically it says place 20 rotten flesh inside the minecart and press button. So you get 20 rotten flesh from zombies or whatever, and you would get back 20 mashed flesh. And same over here, durability is 20, and durability used per usage is 1. And here it says place 1 rotten flesh inside the minecart and press button, and you'll get 1 mashed flesh. And here would be a wooden. This one's in stone. Durability is 20. Durability used per usage is 5. This one's iron, where the durability is 50. Then durability used per usage is 10. And yeah, basically the durability used per usage is the amount of rotten flesh you need to put inside of the minecart. And yeah, so that's how that works. This is the mashed flesh area. So this guy says this machine only works if you already got the mashed flesh. So let's say we have the mashed flesh already. Let's say I got 20 mashed flesh. That's what this says. It says 20 mashed flesh equals 20 cooked pork chops. This one's 30, 40, 50, and 60, 10, and then 1. So let's say I got 20 mashed flesh for 20 cooked pork chops. I'll put in the 20 mashed flesh in the minecart. That would be here. And it says here for every mashed flesh that equals 1 piece of coal. So I'm going to be putting in 20 mashed flesh, which I got from that room over there. I'd have to put in 20 pieces of coal. And then it just says place mashed flesh and coal in minecart and press button. So like I said, you would take the 20 mashed flesh and the 20 pieces of coal, put it in the minecart that should be here, hit the button, and come over here to the output, and you will get 20 cooked pork chops. And the way I used to have it was that you needed coal over here as well, but I changed it so you don't, and that you only need coal on this side for it to work. So that's how all this works. This is just basically the bottom floor is just being able to turn rotten flesh into good eatable cooked pork chops. So that's what that is. And if we go to the top floor here, you can see that it gets a little more complicated. Basically, this says that you have to place a charged hydro cell here and hit this button once charged cell is placed. And none of this at all will work if the battery, which is all of the redstone lamps, you can also see here the battery with the arrow. None of this top floor will work unless if this battery is empty like it is now, this whole top floor won't work. So you have to go over to the water power store and get right now it's ice, but I mean I'll just rename it to a charged hydro cell. You can see I can only place it on the piston, hit the button, it gets taken up, block comes down, and the battery gets charged here. And Oh god, this is gonna mess up. I forgot. I needed to go fix a redstone bug that was up here. I remember I found it and I didn't save, and then now it's was broken. So I'm just gonna have to resave that over. You can just ignore that. But basically, right now we only have 6 bars of power left, and actually I'm just gonna use those up really quick. Actually, I can use that as a demonstration. So over here you can see that we could select which we want to thaw out, and right now this one says fish because, well, that's wrong. It's supposed to say pork chop. This one's chicken and this one's steak. I originally had 4. The 4th one was fish, which is why that sign says that, but I got rid of it because the redstone I thought worked, it didn't. Like, the redstone that connected to the dispensers made it so 2 of the dispensers went off instead of only the 1 fish one, so that was messed up and I had to get rid of it. So right now there's only 3, which is still good. And the way this works is we select which food we want. So let's say I have frozen steak that I got from a battle tower or something, and here it says I could thaw out 1 piece of food for 2 bars of energy. This one says I could thaw out 5 for 2 bars of energy. This one says I could thaw out 10 pieces of food for 4 bars of energy, and this one says I could thaw out 20 pieces of food for 8 bars. And down here it's explaining that if there are less than 4 bars of energy it won't work, and that's for this one. It says if there are less than 8 bars of energy it won't work, and that's for this one. So right now we have 6 bars of energy, because you can count the lights. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come over here, hit the, let's say I was trying to get 8 pieces of steak. I would come over here, and let's say I did put, I'm trying to get 20 pieces of steak. Let's say I came over here and I did put the steak in there, hit the button. You're just going to lose your steak, basically, because it can tell that there's only 6 bars left and you're trying to use something that takes up 8, so you're just going to lose your steak and you're not going to get anything. You can come over to the output here and you'll see it won't be anything. So we're just going to get 10 pieces of steak, and I also have it designed, I don't know if I like it or not. I only have it so you can just see this really quick. We'll go down, there's 2 and there's 4 bars of energy, but I don't know if I really like it or not. But you can see here that not all of the steak got cooked or got thawed out. I only did that because it's really easy to make these hydro cells, and this would make it a super easy way to get food. So I made it so, let's say you did put in 10 frozen pieces of beef, you would have a 4 in 9 chance of getting it so it's not cooked, that it would still be frozen, which is what raw beef is supposed to represent here. It's supposed to represent the frozen food. So we got 7 food that did get thawed and cooked, and then 3 of those 10 that I put in were not cooked and I just got back thawed. So that's how that works. Let's say we come over here, since I only have 2 bars of energy. Let's say I'm trying to get 10 more, which takes up 4 bars. I put in the 10 frozen pieces, send it off, and nothing happens because I don't have enough power. So I'm just going to take 5 pieces of beef this time, hit the button, that gets sent off. You'll see that that turns off, and this piston comes up, and you would place in your charged hydro cell in there. Come down here and you can get your steak. That time you can see I got 4 pieces of frozen meat and I only got 1 steak that time. So there's times you can get screwed over and there's times you can get really good deals and stuff. So that's how that works. And yeah, once this is out of power, I'll just come over here, hit the button, I'll recharge it up and everything. So I'll just show you the 21 just so you can see it work. Say I just want 20 pieces of steak. Come over here, hit the button, and you will see that 8 bars of energy will be taken away. So it's 2. I'm going to grab the steak. See, I got 20, 2, 4, 6, and 8 bars of energy were taken away. So yeah, that's how that works. I'm really proud of how that came out, especially since I was getting really frustrated with the redstone for this. Because I couldn't find out a way to make it all fit, but I found a repeating pattern that did make it fit. And yeah, I'm really happy with it and how it turned out and everything. So for now guys, that is about it. Hope you've enjoyed this update. Make sure to keep checking out the wiki and the website and everything, because I might put up something for like beta keys I guess, in a way, like beta downloads, just so people could test out the world and make sure everything is a-okay and things of that sort. So keep an eye out for those, and I might do a video on it, and I'll probably just put something on the homepage wiki saying you go to the forums or something, or a separate link to something else that will fill it out so you can have a chance to get a beta key or beta download for the map, and you can play it out and stuff and see how it goes. So be on the lookout for that, because this map is coming to its end, I think. All the buildings have really been filled out. I just really have to do all the modding for the buildings and get some spawn signs in that explains the whole world, and probably do a little bit more stuff in the nether. But for now, guys, that was really about it. Hope you've enjoyed this update. I really like the redstone work for this one, so that's about it. Thanks for watching.